Do you want to make money on YouTube without ever having to show your face and without ever having to make a long formatted video? And yes, I'm talking about making money on YouTube through faceless YouTube shorts. So within this video, I have gathered 10 of the most profitable niches for YouTube, but more specifically, YouTube shorts. And the best part here is you don't even have to film a single video, you don't have to write a single script, and with all of these niches, you will have the ability to not have to brainstorm, which sounds a bit crazy, but I will show you how it's possible, trust. And with every niche that I'm going to touch base on, I also want to give a good example channel. So the first thing we need to do within this video is figure out how do we make our videos. If we're not actually going to film a video, come up with video ideas, what in the world are we doing? Well, this is where a little tool comes in handy, and this tool is called VidAI. And VidAI has the power to generate YouTube shorts for you with literally just the click of a button, which sounds impossible, but this is reality. The world is ending, robots are taking over the world, run for your lives. We could look at it like that, or we could also look at it as a money-making opportunity. So what exactly is VidAI? What does it do? How does this work? Well, I have it pulled up on my computer right now, and as you can see, I have all of these different projects, and these are all just different YouTube shorts that I've created, whether it be for a video or for fun. So what we need to do, this is the home page. These are just all the projects. What we need to do is we need to hit new project, and then we get to select the type of content that we want to create. So for this video, we want to create faceless shorts, but this could also be a fake text scenario depending on the niche of your channel, which we will get into, but I just want to show you how easy it is to make a YouTube short before we jump into the niches, just because I know a lot of people get scared. They're like, oh my gosh, this is going to be so much work to create a short, or even just create any video in general, but it doesn't have to be. So we're going to create a faceless short. Now it'll give you a project title, you can change that. Kayla, that's my name, Kayla's Cash. That's my other YouTube channel. So now what we need to do is we need to either put in a prompt, put in a script, or if we want it to be even easier, remember I said we won't even have to generate video ideas. All we need to establish is our niche. So we can go to the popular topics and we can choose from any of these topics. And there are so many to choose from. And then let's say we wanted to have a scary story, which, why do I always do this to myself? I don't want a scary story. Let's do historical events. It's time to learn. It's time for history, you guys. And then we choose the duration of our video. We want it under 60 seconds because this is going to be a short. And then we get to choose our narrator. I'm just gonna go with the default voice, but as you can see, there are a lot of other voices here. We can do a female voice, male, and then we're gonna choose our AI generated image. Do we want it to be a natural scene? But I'm just gonna go with the natural because I want it to look as realistic as it can be. Or you could also do a gameplay video. These are good for story times. I see a lot of those on TikTok. Or you could do one of these viral videos. Now we're gonna generate content. Now it is generating our short. All right, now here we are. VidAI has created a script for us. And as you can see, if I hover my mouse over these parts of the script, it will correlate to an image over here. So for an example, let's say I didn't like this image and I wanted to regenerate it, then I could also do a custom image. I could tell them what I wanted. Men in an old room wearing white. What are those white wigs called? This might be completely off. Kind of want to see what it's gonna do. Hey, that is good. That is good. It's kind of small right now, but that is good. That is what I wanted, actually. Okay. Expected duration, oh no, it's gonna be too long. Sometimes you will have this where it's a little bit over 60 seconds. What you could do is you could just cut a part of the script out if you didn't want it to make it shorter, or just trim the last bit of the video out, however you wanna do it. But as you can see, it's 1 minute and 1 second long. And now that our video is generated, it's that easy, you guys. We have our video, we can choose music if we want, we can play around with the captions, what color do we want them to be? I always go with pink, okay, that's gonna be the go-to, although that's kind of a purple, whatever. Okay, and then we can choose the font size, you want it to be huge, tiny, you probably don't want it to be tiny, you want people to be able to read it, so let's go like that. And then there's all these other effects you could do, but let's just take a look at the video.
Did you know that in 1066, a single battle changed the course of England forever?
Side note, I love the voice.
Fast forward to 1776, when the Declaration of Independence was signed. In 1865, the end of the Civil War marked a new beginning for the United States. Lives dramatically. The Black Lives Matter movement gained momentum in 2020, advocating 21 showcased resilience and hope moments.
But as you can see, there are just all of these different historical moments that it compiled and put into a video if we had a history channel. So that's perfect. Or we could go back, or we could start a new project, Faceless Short, we could go popular topics, then we could do, I'm not doing scary story, I'm not doing it anymore. We could go health tips. We just go with all the default stuff, we hit generate, and then boom, we have a script, we have all of these images generated, selected duration, 38 seconds, next, generate. All right, and then boom, another video. We've got images, we've got our script, we can play around with the caption settings, and it's just that easy. But the niches that I'm going to be going over in this video are not only profitable, but as you can see, they are going to be very easy to create because every niche that I'm going through is in the popular topics section in the VidAI software, so you do not have to come up with video ideas because it can do it for you. All you need is your niche. So let's just jump right into the niches with the first niche being book reviews. Now this is for all my bookworms out there, but hey, let's be honest, even if you're not a bookworm, you could be creating these videos with VidAI. But summarizing popular books is very helpful within the book community because then people know, hey, is this book worth my time? Or sometimes I read a book and then I'm like, hey, I want the summary because I didn't quite understand everything. So this is where these channels really come in handy. Okay, so all I did right now is I looked up YouTube short book summary, and as you can see, people are creating these videos. It's just stock photos. I want shorts though. I see how we do this. Got you. Look at this. 3.1 million views for Atomic Habits book summary in 40 seconds. Animated book summary. Okay, this channel called Book Watch, they do book summaries and they have 104,000 subscribers. So there's no shortage of books either. I want somebody to summarize Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. I want them to summarize those books so I can read the new book, Onyx Storm, so I can read the new book, Onyx Storm. If any of you know the Fourth Wing series, I love it, but I get confused at times and I need somebody to create a video on that, and I'm sure a lot of other people would appreciate it as well. But also, hopping on trends will do your channel a lot of justice, and hey, there you go, there's a video idea. Make a book summary on the Fourth Wing series, and if you didn't even read it, AI can come up with that summary for you. But in these summaries, make sure to just highlight key takeaways, and actionable insights can not only make your channel entertaining, but also more valuable, which when people come to YouTube, they want value. Creative storytelling is key. Do not just summarize a book. You also want it to be sort of a story so people get wrapped into this fantasy world yet again, if it is a fantasy book like Fourth Wing. This approach will set you apart from other book reviewers, so that is something smart to keep in mind. Now we're gonna move on to the second niche, which is going to be one of my favorites, but also least favorite niches because I get scared very easily, and this is going to be the scary story one. And this one is great for those who appreciate those short but also spine-chilling stories. You could dive deep into urban legends, ghost stories, paranormal encounters, or even creepy real-life mysteries for this one, which, ooh, spooky. And to be honest, what is even scarier than AI-generated images? I mean, I'm sure there are things that are scarier, but that is something that creeps me out a little bit. AI does. But here I am on an AI channel. I do believe robots are going to take over the world, so, well, it's my biggest fear. Maybe I should switch my mindset. Maybe it's all about the mindset. I'm like, oh my gosh, like robots are taking over the world. But maybe I should be like, hey, they won't. Right? For inspiration, you could check out this channel that I have pulled up right now called Mr. Nightmare, and they have new videos weekly, 6.7 million subscribers, and look at their shorts. Their shorts are doing good. Hey, and they don't even have that many shorts right now, but all of their shorts are getting like 200,000 views, which is crazy. But this is a faceless channel. Let's check it out.
The dress is on the bed in the bedroom if I want to go look at it. I looked into the dark bedroom, and there was no dress on the bed.
Okay, I'm done. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea for me to watch a scary short, but I don't need it. I don't need it. Maybe somebody out there wants to watch it. But channels like Mr. Nightmare do a great job of captivating viewers with these spooky images and also spooky music in the background as well. If I was watching that at night, oh, it would be over. It would be over. I wouldn't be sleeping. Scary videos particularly do well in this short form content because you're able to deliver this adrenaline rush very quickly. But there are so many different spooky things you could go into. You could go into Slenderman. You could go into creepypastas. You could go into Jeff the Killer, the creepypasta. You could go into Chuck E. Cheese, which is actually a creepypasta that I watched when I was a kid, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so scary. Next up, we're moving on to our third niche, which is going to be history. And as you can see earlier, we generated a history video. And this niche is great for YouTube Shorts because you're able to share these surprising moments or just educational facts in this bite-sized format for our fellow friends with shorter attention spans. Or maybe they just don't have enough time to be watching a full video on the history of Cleopatra. For an example, this channel called History Matters has 1.7 million subscribers. Now I noticed all their videos, these are going to be longer formatted videos, and then I did look at their shorts and they have one short and it has 1.6 million views, which is crazy, and they're just these little animations. Now as I was looking for more channel examples, I found these little spooky little videos. Bizarre punishments from, no, that is so scary. 24 million views though, hey. 8 million views, weird and bizarre history facts.
Weird and bizarre history facts you won't learn anywhere else.
That AI voice, it's always that voice.
In ancient Egypt, people used to shave off their eyebrows when their cats died as a sign of mourning. Early colonizers of the United States used corn cobs as toilet paper. Talk about a corny solution for toilet paper. In 1912, a man named Franz Reichelt jumped off the Eiffel Tower while wearing a homemade parachute. He died on impact. During the Middle Ages...
Gosh, the editing with what they're saying is like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm watching right now. But what did the people say in the comments?
Bizarre history facts you won't learn anywhere else. Welcome to Pope Alexander VI and his...
Here's every weird crime and its punishment from 15th century.
Weird and bizarre history facts you won't...
Here's every weird crime and punishment from ancient Rome. 1. Parricide. If you killed a member of your own family, you were condemned to the most feared death in the empire, the penalty of the sack.
Right, when somebody would just casually kill their family member.
Dog, monkey, snake, and rooster would be added to a leather sack before the perpetrator was sewn inside and thrown into a river. 2.
Okay, there's no way. Oh, there's no way. Anyways, okay, as you can see, I'm having fun watching that niche, because I'm like, what in the world? The like Renaissance period and ancient Rome and these crazy. People are crazy. But there are so many different topics that you could be creating videos on. For example, these weird punishments that they would give to people, the Renaissance times, crazy. Or you could talk about Marie Antoinette or Napoleon, and maybe I'm just bringing up those people because I did go to France a little bit ago and it was so fun. But after that, I was going on YouTube and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to watch all the videos on these people because this is crazy. How did this actually happen? But history content also thrives because it can be fun. Sometimes it's a little brutal, which also reels people in, but it's surprising and also easy to digest, which makes it a timeless niche for shorts. Moving on to our fourth niche, let's talk about health. And health is one of those topics that really doesn't go out of style because people are always going to be interested in learning how to better their well-being. Okay, so now I've just gone on YouTube and I looked up health tips, and here we are already with the stock photos and videos. Okay, this one is definitely AI generated.
You will never get old if you start eating these 7
50,000
anti-aging
likes.
foods. Number 1.
How many views did that have? 1.2 million? That's crazy. Okay, here is a channel that I found here called Medina's. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that, but it has over 600,000 subscribers, and as you can see, all these videos are just the ultimate healthy diet. Oh my gosh, some of these are scary actually. But avoid these foods if you want to protect your kidneys. Warning signs of zinc deficiency. 9 signs you have low thyroid levels. That would actually be me. But there are endless video ideas within this niche, whether it be fitness tips or diet hacks or even stress management. The possibilities are really endless, but again, you don't even have to come up with these video ideas because this is under the popular topics section within VidAI. For example, you could create shorts on the benefits of drinking water and having electrolytes in your daily routine, or just simple stretches to relieve back pain, or the best yoga poses if you feel bloated, which that is a video that I have looked up before. Health content works especially well because it is practical, it's valuable, and it is also very shareable, which is perfect for helping your audience stay happy and healthy. Moving on to our next niche, let's talk about relationships. And relationships is a great niche, and a lot of people will hop on over to YouTube and ask it questions like, hey, I have a crush on this person, how do I go about that? And then there are tons of YouTube videos talking about it. And this niche is not just limited to romantic relationships, but you could also be talking about family dynamics, friend relationships as well. An example channel here that I have pulled up is this channel called Psych2Go. They have 12.5 million subscribers, which is crazy. But here we go. We've got videos, 5 warning signs someone is not fine. When you help others and forget to take care of yourself. How to manage your anxiety, gaslighting things manipulators do to ... Be careful of this emotional abuse, I'm guessing tactic or something. But wait, I want to see their most popular short. I'm curious to see how many views it has. 2.4 million views. Which type of friend are you? Which type of friend am I?
Here are 6 types of friends you will most likely make in your lifetime. 1. The social butterfly.
Nope.
They're always very cheer you up when you're down. They're the fun friend. They
I
show
like
you
to
how
think
to
I'm
have
the fun
during
friend.
a quiet lunch hour or lead a London for everyone. 5. The good do. And 6. The loyal.
I think I'm the loyal friend, you guys. But within this topic, you could create shorts on maintaining long-distance friendships, or red flags to watch out while you're dating somebody, or a simple video like, what kind of friend are you? Relationship advice is endlessly relatable because, hey, we're on this earth and we have so many different relationships, and we might be struggling at times, and we might come to YouTube for help and advice. Next up, let's talk about the travel niche, and this is perfect for all of my fellow people out there who love to travel. But I understand not having the budget to travel all the time, which is why you might be thinking, hey, I'm going to have to spend money to travel to make a YouTube channel on traveling. But no, you could make these AI generated shorts and talk about traveling without actually having to visit these places. Here we go. I've just looked up travel shorts and now I'm under the shorts section. Places in Japan that don't feel real, 53 million views. Bungee jumping, most beautiful places to visit in London. 73,000 views. This one is just motivating people to travel. With travel content, you can also go outside of the realm of traveling, meaning you could be talking about budgeting for traveling, or like that video I just showed you, why you should travel. Or you could talk about the best local foods in an area, or the must-visit places within Paris or Rome or Greece. People love quick and informative content, and this is especially helpful when somebody is planning a vacation. I watch these videos all the time before I go to a place. Before I went to France, I was like, hey, what are the best things to do when I'm in France? And then I watch these little bite-sized videos, and it's very helpful and very quick, but also informative. Travel content is also highly shareable. I cannot tell you the amount of times my friends and I are planning a vacation, and then they send me a TikTok or an Instagram reel or a YouTube short being like, hey, look at this place. We should check this place out. And it is also great for attracting a global audience. Everybody loves to travel. I mean, not everybody loves to travel, but wherever you may be from, chances are there are people in that area that do love to travel, if that makes sense. Moving on to our 7th niche. This is probably one of my favorite ones, but it is going to be the movie review world, which if you know me, you know that I love movies. And I love, after sitting down and watching a film and loving the movie, I love going on over to places like YouTube and seeing what other people thought of the movie, or just overall watching a review and a summary of the movie, and maybe there are some key points that I missed, but it can really bring a story together in my opinion. Okay, here's a channel called Screen Rant with 8.47 million subscribers, and why is my YouTube glitching? It's low-key scaring me. I don't know what's happening. But, as you can see, these videos, Dune 3 details. Frontman joins Squid Game, ? I love Squid Game. I loved the new season. If you watched the new season, let me know what you thought of it. It was crazy, to say the least. I won't spoil it. But what's their most popular short? 10 million views. John Wick, things they missed. Spider-Verse. Did you ever notice this detail in Coraline? I want to watch this.
Did you ever notice this cool detail in Coraline?
This is my favorite movie.
In the scene where Coraline's otherworld parents are welcoming her home with a cake, watch the lightning in the window after Coraline asks, what rain?
Oh,
What rain?
yes.
It makes the shape
It makes a hand shape like the other mother's hand. I did know that.
we just saw curved on the table. Ugh, creepy.
I love Coraline. If you've never seen it, go watch it right now. For movie reviews, you don't even necessarily have to just review a film. You could talk about different aspects within a movie, such as that video we just watched about, did you notice that detail in this Coraline movie? You could also be talking about things that are going to be released in the future, being like, hey, I'm really excited for the new Snow White movie, which I am. Or you could even dive deeper into the horror niche or more into indie movies, whatever your preference is, you could make a video on it. Movie reviews also spark a lot of conversation because some people will be like, hey, your opinion is wrong, I actually thought this of the movie, which makes them highly engageable and also highly shareable. Plus, with films being a huge interest of a lot of people, a universal interest, you'll be able to reach a wide audience of fellow movie lovers. Next up, let's talk about what is taking over the world, and that is going to be technology. And technology is a great niche because it is always in demand and it is very rapidly growing, which some might argue to be scary. Hey, me. I looked up technology shorts. This video has 245 million views. This is the future technology. Right, yes. Check out this channel, 2.1 million views. This is crazy. How do they get they have 9 million subscribers. Their most popular video has 421 million views. What in the world? Anyways, let's get back to what we were doing. Okay, so here we have a video for top 15 tech finds of all times, 13 million views. 5 coolest mini gadgets you must see. So you could be talking about these recently released products, or you could also be talking about how to use new softwares. For an example, you could be talking about how to use VidAI like I am. But in this niche, there are so many different possibilities. You could be reviewing new devices, or offering comparisons, or offering how-to guides on how to use these different gadgets. Whether it's a breakdown of the latest iPhone, or tips on optimizing your computer, this niche has it all. The technology niche is also a great one if you want to dive into the AI world, which you could have AI make a video on AI, and what is more meta than that? But this is a perfect subject for viewers who want to stay informed on the latest updates and innovations and stay up to date within the technology world overall. There's really never a shortage of topics to cover either, because every day technology gets more and more advanced and there are more features coming out. So this is where you're able to focus on these quick and informative shorts with anything to do with technology. Next up, let's talk about financial advice, which, hey, I am guilty of going to YouTube and searching up financial advice and just budgeting tips and tricks because it can get rough out here. But this niche is perfect for anybody who is passionate about helping other people manage their money and take away some of that financial stress. Okay, I know this is not an AI generated video, but I do like this guy's channel when he talks about investing tips and all of that fun stuff. But look at this channel called Great with AI. They're on the rise here. Their most popular video is right here, the one that I just clicked on, which brought me to their channel, which, hey, power to them. But they talk about powerful AI tools and how to make viral and monetizable shorts. But this is a good example of a channel that is on the rise within the finance world. They're talking about how to make money with YouTube and how to boost your income. In this niche, you can create content around personal finance tips, budgeting hacks, investment strategies, or maybe even debunking some make money fast schemes. These types of videos are always high in demand. Finance advice is very valuable to a lot of people and applicable to almost everybody here, because we have to deal with money and we have to deal with saving money because, hey, I want to go to Disney World, but I also want to learn how I can save my money to go to Disney World. This niche also has the potential to attract a very dedicated audience as well, because people love quick and helpful content that can really make a difference in their financial well-beings. Finally, moving on to our last niche, we have the motivational niche. And this topic thrives on uplifting its viewers, which, hey, we all need it at times. This channel called Motivation Hub has 3.5 million subscribers. And let's look at their most popular short. It has 284,000 views, which is going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger's
So people always ask me, when they saw me in the gym in the pumping iron days.
It's just a speech that this person gave. Or they have Be a Leader in 2025, Habit Hacks for a Successful Year. And all of these are just stock photos and videos compiled with a voiceover, which you can easily do within VidAI. But within this niche, you could create content that focuses on motivational speeches or quotes, or even success stories of people who have made a bunch of money or something. Or tips for just staying productive and positive, which, hey, I need that at times. Whether it's about achieving personal goals or building up confidence or overcoming setbacks, motivational shorts have your back. And this one is also going to be a niche that is incredibly shareable, because somebody could be like, hey, hey, look at this motivational story. My friend is going through a tough time. I'm going to send that to them. Plus, the demand for this content is always going to be there. So you'll always have fresh topics to inspire and engage your audience. Now, before we wrap up here, I want to talk about a few bonus tips on how you can continue to grow your YouTube Shorts channel once you have created your content. One tip that I have is going to be staying consistent, and consistency is always going to be key when it comes to running a YouTube channel or when it comes to a lot of aspects of your life. Posting regularly will keep your audience engaged, but you also never know which short you are going to post is going to be the one that hits it big. So that being said, some of your shorts might be getting like 80 views, but then you could have one short really pop off and get over 100,000 views. Another tip would be optimizing your title. And optimizing your title just allows for your video to pop up in people's algorithms. For example, let's say you've created a video on health tips and somebody is looking up health tips, chances are you're going to want your video to pop up for this person that is actively searching for your niche. But creating these titles is going to help you match your audience to your videos. And a lot of the time people are scrolling on YouTube Shorts, so they aren't clicking on a video. So you might be thinking, hey, well, the title doesn't really matter that much, but it does because it helps get your videos on your target audience's feeds. My third tip is going to be to leverage trending topics. If something is trending within your niche, make sure to take advantage of that and make a video on that trending topic. Jumping on these trends can easily give you that little boost that you might need in order to get visibility within your channel. By following these tips and making a channel within one of the niches that I talked about today, you'll be well on your way to growing your YouTube Shorts channel and also creating valuable and engaging content. Make sure to sign up for VidAI below. We put together a discount for you if you want to check it out. You won't want to miss it. And make sure to check out this video next to me for a free training on how to make money with YouTube Shorts. Make sure to check it out and we will see you guys there. Bye.